Welcome back, everybody, to Conan Exiles. I'm the Bearded OG, and in this episode, we are going to work on Master Armorer Journey Step. One of you guys suggested to me in the comments that I finish that so that I can get into better armor. I thought that was a great suggestion, so we're going to do that. And I got a couple things to get you caught up on here. Just some short clips. First of all, we found the Lying Bastard sword. And the reason that's called the Lying Bastard sword is because it's a two-handed sword, but it has the attack patterns of a one-handed axe. So, there you go. We found our first named bearer, Cathabria Featherstep.
Gods take you!
And she should be ready to pull out of the oven, so let's do that now. And we'll set her down. We got her at the den. And let's just set her there. And let's see, she has... Okay, Grinnin Barrett he was a Cimmerian level 3. So he's almost at 3,000 health at level 10. Cathabria is 1,300 health at level 0. But I think because she's named, I think she has more slots than Grin and Barrett. I mean, they both currently have 20 slots, but I think her slots go beyond, just what we can see here. I'm not 100% positive about that, so we'll have to see how that turns out. Okay, so let's see what else. We got the Maelstrom two-handed mace. We got another Bessie's bow. So I have two of those now, but those are strength-based bows, so we'll only give them to strength-based thralls. Speaking of which, our archer, which is this guy, Soreshut Eye Gouger, he is actually, even though he's an archer, he's got a 100% growth chance in strength. That being said, his stats have given him health, which, health's never a bad thing, right? And then agility here. So, yeah, so that gives him a 23 agility. I would have preferred that he would have, continued to get strength, because then he can use Bessie's bow. In fact, well, yeah, right now he's got a hardened steel bow. So I don't know. But here's the thing. I mean, when I max out, I think it's maxed out, or get to level 10 maybe, in sorcery, I can then make the Elixir of Rebirth, and the whole point of the Elixir of Rebirth is you can basically re-roll your thralls. Also, I don't know if I showed you this or not, but Snow Hunter, she's got Deadeye, which sucks. I mean, that's an archery, perk, right? And she's not an archer. She's a melee person. So already we got a bad roll there. And then Delencia, Same thing. I mean, she got health, which is good, but she also got agility, which, you know, that's not her thing. So again, I'm not really having a lot of good luck with the perks. Berserker B, he's got, again, agility. What the fuck, man? I haven't really done any significant... Well, I guess Berserker A is up to level 8, but C, I haven't even taken him out at all yet. Okay, so anyway, that's where we're at there, and you're just... Yeah, he's my level 3 tanner. Okay, let's see. So, let's go to journey steps here, and we're going to activate Master Armorer. Switch journey. Okay, so it wants us to unlock the Grandmaster Armorer knowledge, which I don't think I can do, because I don't think I have the points to do that. We might have to do a knowledge respec. Let's see, that requires 12 points. I only have 4. Oh, shit. Okay, so... Yeah, because here's the thing. I mean... Well, okay, I actually have a couple things to say. First of all, you know, if you guys watched the last episode, I soloed a couple of bosses in Unnamed City, and I beat them, but it was tough. It was not easy. And one of the reasons for that is because I'm still in Tier 1 armor here. You know, the Dark Templars, that's just Tier 1 armor. And then the other thing, too, is that, you know, I was having a lot of problems with stamina. And this isn't necessarily the best build to be using, you know, for that. What I should do, and what I'm going to do before I go back and solo some of those bosses again, is I'm going to respec. You know, we'll probably almost always have agility maxed out, because that's our guy, right? He's an agility guy. But we don't need authority, and we don't need really expertise, or at least maybe only the first level of expertise. So we can pull those points back and put, you know, I need to be a little stronger vitality-wise, and I need more grit. So if we did away with authority, and remember, this is all temporary and very easy to redo with the potions. If I took 2 points of authority away, I could put another point in grit and another point in vitality. And then if we just did 1 in expertise, because, you know, you kind of need the first point in expertise, or you just don't have, you know, enough encumbrance to hardly move, right? We could either put that 4th point in, you know, max out vitality or max out grit, one of the two. Probably grit would be the one I would do. So yeah, I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. Anywho, all right. So I guess we're gonna have to do a respec. And this time we don't want bestial memory. We want natural learning, because this is the one that resets our knowledge points. So we need 3 bone meal, 3 yellow lotus blossoms, and a water-filled glass flask. That one might be tough, because I don't have... Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, never mind. Okay, I guess we have some of those. In fact, you know what? Let's just take all of these, and we'll just keep them in the chemistry bench. Okay, what else did we need? We needed 3 yellow lotus and 3 bone meal. Don't have any yellow lotus in here at all. We got bone meal, so let's take those. There is yellow lotus around those, so it's not hard to get. So, right, okay, I guess I need to go out and get some yellow lotus. So let's do that next. And why don't we take with us Cathibria, and we can start getting some points for her. And we're still working on both of our Delencias, so let's just have both of them follow us. Excuse me. And I guess we'll take Camelot with us. Okay, so let's go find some yellow lotus blossoms. They are, like I said, they're not hard to find. I just got to remember, they're usually by water, I think. So let's go over by the lake here and see if we can find some of those. Other things on the to-do list are, to start the Freya quest. I don't exactly know where she is. I think she's somewhere, she's somewhere that direction up on a ridge. But exactly where, I don't know. I've tried to not, learn anything about that because I want it to be kind of like a fresh experience. And then, at some point we'll also do the sorcerer guy, which I think is in the jungle, but I don't know exactly where he is either. And let's see, I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but I think the other thing we're going to probably do in this episode, after we kind of get this armor thing going, is I think we're going to go ahead and do some story mode stuff with the staff of the triumvirate. I'm just trying to remember if... I mean, I know what I need to do with that staff. I'm just trying to remember if I should first go talk to the archivist and the war maker in the unnamed city. I mean, you can do stuff in any order you want to, but I'd kind of like to do it more or less in the order, that you do it in. How do I dismount the horse? See, okay. I just finished playing, well, I've been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance and then Medieval Dynasty, and they're all different in terms of how you mount and dismount a horse. Okay, yeah, that's plenty of yellow lotus blossom. Or, in this case, a camel. Okay, let's head back to the base, make this potion, and reset our points so that we can learn Grandmaster Armorer. Also in the plans to get ourselves a Liam. Probably just get one of him. He's another one of the really high-end, named fighters in the game. And he's well, we know where he is. He's up kind of that direction. We went into his camp when we first came up here, but I didn't, at that point I wasn't looking for Thrall, so I didn't do anything with him. Also, I'm still hemming and hawing about where I'm going to build the main base. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with that, but the thing is I really want to live in the Highlands, but I just am not finding a place in the Highlands that really tickles my fancy is the problem, So, yeah, we'll figure it out. Oh, pardon me. Okay, let's throw this stuff in here. I'll just put both of this in there. And we're going to make a potion of natural learning. And that will be used to respec our knowledge points. Okay, bottoms up. All of our feats are reset. Okay. So, let's go to armor. I'm just going to relearn these as I need them. So we need to start with armorer, and then we need to get... that doesn't cost anything. Okay, armorer, and then what's the next one we need? What's the prerequisite for this? Oh, master armor, right. Master armor prerequisite is steel tools. Okay, so let's go redo that one. And then we also need... oh, it was iron tools that I did, right? Okay, so let's go steel tools. Okay. Now we can learn master armor, and then we still need star metal tools. Wow, okay. So star metal tools requires hardened steel tools, and then we can do star metal tools. And now we should be able to do master armor. Where's that at? Here. Okay, or Grandmaster armor, sorry. There we go. Okay, journey step is complete. Now it wants us to access or place a Grandmaster Armorer station. Okay, so let's grab our build hammer. And we'll see what this is going to take. Smithing. Garrison, armorer's bench, or campaign. These are the two. Okay, when you get to the master level, you have variations that you can use. So the campaign, what does this one do? It, oops. Hold on, go back there. Okay, this bench contains many of the tools that armors need, but in Exile lands there are no standards to be something or other. So, yeah, what's the difference between campaign and garrisons? I don't know. It doesn't tell us in the description. The descriptions are the same. Okay, let me look them up. Hold on. Okay, I guess there's actually 3. So, campaign has the fastest crafting time, but requires the most materials. More materials. Garrison requires the least amount of materials to make the armor, but takes the longest time to do it. And then, I guess improved is also a tier 3 or Grandmaster level, and this is kind of in between the two. I'm thinking garrison's what I would like to do, just because, I mean, if it takes a little longer, it takes a little longer, but if it uses less resources, then yeah, definitely. Okay, so we're going to do garrisons, and I might have all of this stuff. So let's see. So we're going to need 200 hardened brick. I know I have that. Oh, wow, this thing's big. That's what she said. Let's go over here and just tell... Come down here a little bit. Let's put this away for a second. All right, all y'all just hang out there for a second. Okay, so what is this? Oh, yeah, we don't need this. Do I have anything in there? We don't need this here at all. I can just rebuild it if I need it for something. All right, so so we want to do garrisons, and we'll just kind of stick it right there, I guess, or I don't know, maybe there. So we need 200 hardened brick, and I've got lots of that because I've been making it. Okay, we're gonna need 100 insulated wood. We should have plenty of that as well. What I don't know if I'm going to have is the steel reinforcements. And we should have plenty of thick leather too. Yeah. How much did it say we needed? 100. Okay. And so now, do I have 100 steel reinforcements? I do. Look at that. Okay. Just barely, though. All right, there we go. I think we'll just stick it here. Again, I'm not super worried about positioning and the way things look in this base, because temporary. If I ever make up my mind where I'm going to actually build my base. There we go. All right, access or place a Grandmaster Armorer Station. So I guess it's already given me credit for crafting a piece of epic armor. What epic armor did I craft? I don't remember. And wear a piece of epic armor. So, okay. Epic, I guess, is purple, right? So, if we just borrow your pants for a second and wear them. Hey, look at that. Okay, we did it. God, Gosh, I don't remember crafting epic armor, but apparently I did. Right? Because otherwise I wouldn't have gotten credit for it. Okay. Let's give Sore Shot his pants back. And now we have completed Master Armor, claim the reward, perfected Exile Armors. Awesome. Okay. So now, what you guys were telling me in the comments is that I can craft the Ranger set, except for that it's not showing up here. Okay. Why not? I was told I could craft a Ranger set. So apparently... Oh, wait a second. It's probably because we need more knowledge points. Let's go back to here. Okay, Raider, Sandstorm, Nordheimer, Great Civilizations, Catan, Exile Epics, Yamatai, Vanir, Stygian, Shemite, Perfected. Yeah, I don't know which one of these would be considered the Ranger set. Stygian, Turin. Because that's what I was told was that that's, I don't know if it's the best, but it's here. We want to learn these again too. Anyway, the Ranger set is a medium armor set, but then you said just put thick armor plating on it to add more armor to it. Plus, we have a shield right too. Let me see if I can figure out which one of those is the correct one for Ranger. Okay, it said it's just one of the armors I can learn in the knowledge. I'm not seeing it though. Is it... Do we have to learn Exile Epic? Probably we do. Okay, let's learn Exile Epics. I wonder if I have to actually find a recipe. It didn't. Raider, Sandstorm, Great Civilization. All right, let me look again. I'm looking on the wiki and it just says Ranger armor is one of the knowledges in Conan Exile. But I don't see it. Oh, right. I forgot. You guys said I needed to do Dungeon Delver to get this. Right. Okay, so if we go to Journey, and the only actual dungeon we've done so far is Dregs. Here we go, Dungeon Delver. Okay, there it is. Right. If I activate this, will it give me credit for the Dregs? It doesn't. God damn it. Okay, well, I guess we'll go in there and farm it again. Midnight Grove, Black Keep, Well of Skelos, Sunken City, Silver Mine, Warmaker, and Wine Cellar. Okay. Well, yeah. I guess that's what we need to do then. So yeah, in the meantime, I mean, if we look in here again, so if we look at the special armors, this is just, yeah, recipes from Thralls. Those are kind of more specialty, you know, specialty types of armors anyway. So I don't know, you know, without looking at all this stuff real closely, which I don't really want to do at this point. Okay, the Skelos Cultist armor gives agility 5%. And if I look at... See, my armor just gives 3 weapon damage. Let's look at that. So that's 5 agility weapon damage on each piece, plus follower damage, plus concussive damage. And it's medium armor. So we could potentially make this and then just put, you know, the thick pads on it to add more armor to it, plus have work make it for us. Is that going to be actually as good as the ranger armor? I think the ranger armor, let me look at it again. Does it say what it gives? Ranger mask. Yeah, see, the ranger armor also only gives 5% agility, but it also gives stamina too, plus 7 stamina. I'm just looking at the helmet if it was crafted by a shield, right? Which we have, right? Having that extra stamina would really be pretty damn nice. But in the meantime, we could go the Skelos route because we get, you know, we get these other benefits. Okay, so we would need 5. Okay, let's see. Do I have all of this stuff? The one thing I don't really have much of is the raw ash. Yeah, see, I've got some. Where do I get that? I mean, obviously I would get it at the volcano, but I've seen it drop from other things too, and I've kind of ignored it. I think it drops from the mobs in the unnamed city. So 25, 75, 100. We need a total of 125 of those. And then we're going to need, here, let me look over, let me look in here. Yeah, we're not going to have quite enough of the perfected either to do all of them. Because it, what did it want? 5 per? Oh no, it only wants 1 per. Okay, so we have plenty of perfected medium padding. Layered silk is the other one, so we need 10, 16, 19, 22. We have 5 there. So we only have half of what we would need. How do I make layered silk? Do I do that in here? I don't know. I don't know how to make layered silk. Do I do that in here? Okay, we do that in the tanner's bench with alchemical base. And I would need to learn tanner. Do I need to learn master tanner? I'm not seeing it there. Wait, are we talking about... Oh, we're talking about... Oh, yeah, right. Tanner's table. Sorry. Okay. Right, so we could go farm spiders for silk. That's easy peasy. And then alchemical base is pretty easy to do, too. Okay, so this is doable. It's just going to require a little bit of farming, which is kind of the name of the game, isn't it? Let's grab... where were those? Perfected light, medium. Yeah, let's grab 4 more of these. And we'll put those in here so they're in there. We're going to need to make a tinkerer's bench. I do have one back at the river. But, let's take a look at that. So that's going to be... Where do we find tinkerer's bench? Primitive, box maker, apprentice tinkerer. That requires blacksmith. we need master tinker, master weapon repair kit. Probably. Weapon repair kit, advanced weapon, master. We can't make Grandmaster with that, though, huh? Well, what the fuck? Let's just learn it, because, I mean, the potion's very easy to make if we need to respec again. Okay, and then if we go here, and we go to... okay, where's Tinker's? Ashness, Religion, Sorcery. I thought that was under Smithing. Not under Decorations, is it? Oh, right here. Okay. So that's just the normal Tinkerers is... I guess we don't have extra stations for that. It's just the one station, right? Casting table. Okay, so that's just a 25 iron and 100 wood. Okay, let's just put you... We're running out of space in our little temporary area here. Can I get through there? I know this looks terrible, doesn't it? Okay, so we need this to make the thick armor plating anyway. Now, why did I make this again? Because I needed to... Oh, shit. My mind just went blank. It's been a long day, you guys, so cut me some slack, okay? Had a rough day at work. What we were doing? We were looking at this. And we were looking at the Skelly-O stuff. Layered silk, medium padding. God damn it, I completely lost my train of thought. Why did we make... Did we just make it for these? Because we do need to make it for that. Maybe that's what we did. I don't remember. Okay, well, let's put that in there, and this can go in here. And this can go in here. So, we need to... Do I have any more silk in here? No, and I don't have any gossamer either. But, I mean, that is very easy to get. Go kill a bunch of spiders and do the spider bosses at the same time. These are... We just need to make 5 of these. Let's just make them now. We'll pull the stuff. And we have... I mean, I don't know if having the armor smith or the shield smith make these makes a difference. I don't know. Maybe it does. So we'll get that going. And then... Oh, I can have him make me the Grandmaster armor repair kits. Oh, that's good to know. Okay, so this... Armor modification, it doesn't say how much more it gives, but we have it. Okay, so silk and raw ash. Those are the things we've got to get. And everything requires the same 3 ingredients, just different quantities. And I've seen, like I said, I've seen quite a bit of that drop in the unnamed city. I just ignored it because I probably shouldn't have, but I did. So there you go. All right, guys. Well, I'll tell you what then. Let's go ahead. Let's do some story mode stuff. Let's just kind of mix it up. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into here. And where the hell did I put my staffs of the triumvirate? Or did I must have left them all back at the river base. However, I need to do the dregs again. I really wished it gave you credit for that if you've already done it. That's just kind of irritating. Not gonna lie. Tell you what we're gonna do too. Let's Oh, now we gotta relearn all the recipes. So we'll go to knowledge. We'll go to survival. We need alchemist. Primitive cook, tinker, thrall, thingamadoodle. Where the hell is the alchemy bench? What am I not... Why are my eyeballs not seeing it? Fireball cauldron, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, learn fireball cauldron. And now, look at this. Aloe extract. Bestial memory, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so we just need 3 blood. Oh, shit, do I have blood? Got a bunch back at the river base. I don't know if I have any here. If I did, it would be in here. Nah, goddammit, I only have demon blood. Shit. Okay, if we kill humans... Well, I'll tell you... We could make this down at the river base. The bestial memory, we should be able to make it down there, and I can respec. Because what I want to do is I want to respec to a combat build. And because then we're going to go into the named city, and we're going to kick the shit out of a bunch of stuff. I should have all of this stuff, or easily be able to get all this stuff down at the river base. We can also grab the staff of the triumvirate while we're there, or we'll just get another one when we run the dregs again anyway. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the river base. We're going to consume a potion of bestial memory, redo our stats, so we have a combat build. We're going to go to the dregs, do it again, and I'm not going to show the whole thing on camera. I'll just show, what I'll do is I'll just show like the boss fights and the loot crates. Because you guys have already seen me do that twice now. Get the staff. Then I think we'll go to the unnamed city. We'll farm some bosses, maybe try our hand at another world boss, because I'll have a, I'll have respect. And shit, if I'm going to do that, let's grab 2 stacks of pots. We'll farm up a bunch of ash, so that we can make this Skeleo set, and that'll be a damn nice set of armor. It'll give us the same agility that the Ranger set will give us, but I still want to do the Ranger set too, because then we could use the Ranger set for combat, but maybe the Skeleo set for, when we're going after Thralls and using our followers more directly. Okay, so yeah, we need a total of 125 raw ash. We only have 7. And we need to get some more silk too. Okay, that's the plan. So, I will see you guys down at the river base. Let us take Camelot with us too. And we are going to take these 3 thralls. So we'll continue leveling the Delencias, and we'll get some points on Cathibria. Actually, you know what? Cathibria needs better armor, and she needs a better weapon. What are her current stats? Yeah, she's actually potentially going to be more of a grit. I'm sorry, agility. Thrall. That's a strength weapon. That's an agility weapon. Oh, that's Graceful Knight. That's my backup katana. Ales Drinker is strength. We could have her be an archer. Lying Bastard is strength. Maelstrom is strength. Star Metal Short Sword is agility. Yeah, why don't we give her that, and we'll give her a Star Metal Shield. So she has, we'll just melt that down. Festering one is strength. I've been using that for the poison, but it's not really the ideal weapon for me to be using. So give her Star Metal and the shield. I think I'm going to actually put the Festering one away. Yeah, Glimmer Moon is strength. That's another thing, too. The White Blade. Oh, right. You know what else I wanted to do? I want to bring... Let's bring some Spectre Coating with us for the boss fights in Unnamed City. In fact, let's bring a full stack of it. Because then I can put that on my katana, have all the benefits of using my katana, and also have Spectre Coating. Shit is heavy, though, man. It's 25 pounds right there, so we'll have Camelot hang on to that for us for now. Let's melt down this. We don't need that. And yeah, this is a strength blade. That was another reason why I was kind of not doing super well with that. So if we're going to use this with the oil, we don't need this. We can't use the shield with the katana. But we could put, okay, we could put Spectre Oil in our hardened shield daggers, or hardened steel daggers. Maybe I should make some star metal daggers. That's a different thing, right? Let's go here. And we'll go to Skirmisher. Did I just pass it? Or specialist weapons. Okay, that requires star metal tools. Didn't I just learn that? Hardened steel. That requires steel tools. Wait a minute, didn't I just... What? How did I look? No, yeah, I did. Those are green. Okay, never mind. Sorry. Sorry. Brain's not working. Been a long day. Cut me some slack. Let's go back to Skirmisher. Learn Skirmisher. And then this... no, specialist weapons. What do we miss? Oh, we're missing Master Blacksmith. That's what we're missing. Okay, gotcha. So let's learn Master Blacksmith, which is... Oh my god. Here we go. Master Blacksmith. Okay. Now if we go back to here, we should now be able to learn Specialist Weapons, Epic, and then Aquilonian. That's... Where's just Star Metal Daggers at? Oh, we already know them now. Bloodletter Poignards. I wish it told you what the specs were on those. I mean, you gotta figure they're probably pretty damn good. So, oh, we can look here, right? Damage is 11. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Why aren't the Star Metal Daggers showing up? Star Metal Daggers. Crafted at... Oh, an improved blacksmith's bench. That's why we can't make those. Oh, Jesus. Okay, nothing's ever easy, right? What do we need to make an improved blacksmith's bench? Oh, that's easy. Just 100 brick and 100 iron reinforcement. Okay, you know what we'll do then is let's break that. And that gives us all the shit we need to make the improved one anyway. Smithing improved. Well, we need 100 brick too. We might as well, you know, make the best daggers we can too. We want... What? Hold on. Cancel that. Shift drag 100. Take. Okay. We need to name our Sumerian dancer there. Okay, hopefully this thing will fit here. Let's turn it this way. Oh, right there. Okay. Alright, now we should be able to make the Star Metal Daggers. And I believe I have all of this stuff, so let's just pull enough for one. I don't... Oh, man, I don't have a blacksmith. I had one, but I lost him. Okay, never... That's alright. We'll just craft our own. And what we can do then for those is we can put a... we got to learn the weapon fitting. That's what happens when you respec. You gotta redo everything. That's okay, though. Where are those at? Here we go. Apprentice weapon, weaponsmith, and master weaponsmith. Okay. And then to make the master advanced weapon damage, we need just one of those. Pull the stuff, craft it. Those are almost done. So right now, we have the hardened steel, which does 16 armor pin and 35 health. And now these do 16 armor pin and 30 health, but they don't have the kit on them like these do. I'm gonna actually save these. Yeah, let's... You know what? We could give daggers to her. What does this do? It's 57 in armor pin. Why don't we give... Yeah, why don't we give the daggers to her? These daggers. And that way she can be doing bleed damage for us too. Here, move those to there. These are nice looking daggers, man. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll pop these. Okay, so right now these do 30 damage. And now they do... Gotta reset it here. 36. Isn't that what these were doing? Oh yeah, but you know why? When I made those daggers, I had my tier 3 blacksmith. That's... Okay. So they're kind of... We didn't really gain anything. But, yeah, whatever. It is what it is. We didn't really gain anything. Okay. Let's put the build hammer back here. Not that it's really gonna do much good for us, but... Let's go ahead and put some Reaper Poison on these daggers. The reason I say it's not going to do much good is because most of the enemies we're going to be fighting here in a little while are all undead, which are immune to poison. But we'll put it on there anyway, just in case. Okay, now I got to put all this shit back that we pulled out of the other blacksmith's bench. Okay, so we have 9 salted exquisite meat. That should be plenty, but let's grab a few more anyway. This is our agility food. 15% agility weapon damage. And, do I have any elixirs? I have a bunch of elixirs down at the river base, so we'll grab the agility elixirs there too. I'm assuming we can stack both of them. Jungle Grog also gives us agility, so let's grab that. Does that spoil? It doesn't. Okay, so we got that as well. The thing I'm not sure about is if we can... Do I need antidote for any reason? Let's take one. I don't know if I can get the food buff and the elixir buff and the grog buff all separate. In other words, do they stack or not? I'm not sure. We'll have to figure that one out, I suppose. Okay, let's make sure our deep drink water skin is full. It needs 1 charge, it looks like. Okay, so that's completely full. We're good on water. And now I think we're ready to take off to the river base. Oh, nope. We need to get her a little bit better armor, don't we? She's wearing light armor. Okay, let's pull all of this off of her. And let's see, what do I have? Give her a Numidian helmet. That'll keep her weapon in good shape. I don't even... Well, let's keep the light armor for now, I suppose. That's strength weapon damage. I mean, let's just give her Sumerian armor. The pieces that we have, anyway. I got so many boots. It's crazy. We'll give her those boots. And then I guess we could let her wear Silent Legion stuff. That gives carrying capacity, armor value of 110. That gives health. Yeah, I'd much rather give her health armor. Okay. All right. Her pack counts as her helmet. Right. Okay. Well, that toughens her up quite a bit more, though, because she's brand new, so she's gonna. We have to kind of be careful with her, but we got the two Talencias, so not too worried about it. Follow, follow, and follow. All right, guys. I'll meet you at the river base. We'll respec our attribute points. And then we'll go do a quick speed run in the Dregs. And then I think we're going to go to the unnamed city after that.
They'll never return to your den.
Alright, let's run in and do the spider boss real quick. And also kill spiders so that we can get, whatchamacallit? From them, silk or gossamer. Come on, harvest. Hello. There we go. I'm gonna put my Night Stalker mask on so I can see better in here. All right, let's get rid of the chitin and the barrel flesh. And then I've got 1,218 gossamer for 609 silk. Let's start making that. There's more I can pick up, but we'll just start with that. And then let's kill this boss again. Oh shit. Get caught in that crap. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave that stuff. Well, let's grab it, because I can melt it down. And then, from you, we want... Can I get the skeleton key with this? Doesn't look like it. Unless I did get it and I couldn't see it because I got the silk going. In fact, here, let's clear that. Clear that. Hello? There we go. Okay, we got the skeleton key from that. Okay, now, let's see if we can open this. I'm having a lot of trouble opening these chests. Ooh, heart's blood. After... Jesus. After we just made those star metal daggers. These are really good daggers. Oh my god. Agility. Oh, that's nice. Gouging. What does gouging mean exactly? I don't know, but wow. I mean, these are 36. These with 16 armor pin. These are 19 armor pin with 44. That was a nice find right there. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Okay, these are some nice daggers, guys. And we should be able to put a weapon damage kit on them later. I might hold off on doing that until I can get an actual blacksmith again. Okay, yeah, that was worth the price of admission for sure. What? Oh, I'm starving. Okay, here. Grab some of that. That takes care of the starving issue. Yeah, that was a really nice find. Okay, cool. All right, let's head on back out. We can't get out that way, so we have to go back out the long way again. And then, I'll probably... Where the hell am I going? Not the right way. That's the way I'm going. But you're already level 5. Nice. I'm completely turned around. Where's... Okay, we gotta go this way. Right. Let's go... We'll hit the Croc boss because it's along the way. We'll go to Skittering Caverns and kill that boss again, and then check that legendary chest before we hit the river base. So we're kind of just making the rounds again. Hey, look at that. Layered silk right there. Take all of that stuff. Grab yourselves skeleton key.
Take you! My stars are yours. You took the wrong fight.
Okay, let's get a skelly key. And of course it doesn't fucking work again. Alright, let's keep doing this until it decides to open. Another Aja's Bane. We already have one of those. What does that do again? That's got an Executioner. That's a pretty damn good mace, actually. One of my Thralls is using that. You're level 7 now. Well, I'll obviously I'll keep it, but I might end up just melting that one down. We'll see.
My father's sharp are yours.
Okay, I'll take all that stuff and get the skelly key. Okay, we're back at the river base. Everybody chillax for a bit. No. That's not what I want to do. Stay there. Go here. Let's grab these things. We'll take all of the silk back with us. Ebony silk. You can go in there. Excuse me, George. George. You're in the way, George. Damn it, George. Okay, so we are here to do a couple things. Let's melt down all this hardened steel stuff. Guess I'll hang on to the star metal daggers maybe for Thrall. And then what we want to do is we want to make... let's grab all the lotus powders and the lotuses and this alchemical base and the water-filled stuff. But we want to make potion of bestial memory. So we need one of these back in there. Three blood and 3 yellow lotus. Why don't we take all of the blood back with us so we have it at the new base. And then let's see, yellow lotus blossom. Here, we need 3 of those. That's all demon blood there. Oh! Holy shit, look at all the raw ash I already have. We need a total of 125, and I had 7. So that gives us 36. Okay, good. What are we doing here? Bestial memory. We need 3 yellow lotus, right. Okay. Craft that. Okay, let's head to the dregs. And we're just gonna speed run it. Okay, let's just drag these guys over here. Okay, we got that first journey step. that counts as a sacrifice. Let's go. Okay, I want you guys all to stay here. I'm going to remove my armor because we're going to let the mobs kill us because of the sound issue. I hope they fix this soon, though, man. This is a pain in the ass. Put our armor back on. And did I seriously take off without grabbing the bestial? I did, didn't I? Oh, Jesus. All right, well, we're in here now. So let's just speed run this place real quick. And the only reason I'm doing this again, you know, is for the journey step anyway. Of course, you know, farming the spider boss is always a good thing too, because we have a chance for, you know, another katana and stuff. All right, let's just get through this really quick. I'm going to speed run it. Maybe I'll put some music on or something, and let's just kick ass and take names as fast as possible. Okay, where in the hell is the boss? Come on. What the fuck? Is he there and I can't see it? Sounded like he was down below there. Oh, Jesus. I don't want to have to do this whole fucking thing again. Okay, maybe if we go this way and then come back again. Oh, god damn it. Really? I wonder if it will... I wonder if it'll give me credit if I just leave the dungeon. All the sound effects are here. Is it here and I just can't... Is it invisible? Oh. No. I mean, it sucks that we're gonna miss out on the skeleton key chest, but they don't work half the time anyway. Alright, let's... Fuck. Let's... I'm gonna go back a little further. We'll try it one more time. Alright, well, hopefully it'll give me credit when we leave. Let's see. Okay. It didn't. Fuck! Come on, Conan! God damn it! Alright. I'm gonna run it again. I'll just meet you guys at the end by the boss. Hopefully it works this time. Alright, let's try this again. I don't want any of that shit. And the boss is not there. What the hell is happening? Is it because the camel's with me? Oh, that is such a royal waste of my time. I mean, I've never brought a mount in here with me before. I don't see why that would make a fucking bit of difference. It's the only thing I can think of that's different. Alright, well, I might need to just restart the server. Maybe that's what I need to do. Oh man, that's disappointing. Probably gonna need to restart the server because something's obviously broken. Oh, excuse me. Okay, guys. Well, I gotta go to bed. Apologize for yawning. Just really tired. So I guess we'll wrap this episode up here, and then I'll tomorrow when I play tomorrow, I'll restart the server. Come in and run this fucking thing again. Maybe won't take the camel with me. I can't imagine that would have anything to do with anything though. It just shouldn't, right? But I'll leave the camel behind anyway. And then hopefully, you know, the boss will be back so we can finish this journey step. And since we haven't really put anything on you, have you? Not to speak of. I was just thinking about maybe going all the way back home and dropping off the load, but I don't know. We'll see. I am going to go back to the river base though, and get the bestial potion. And basically what I'm going to do is max out agility again. I'm not going to take any authority at all, and probably only one thing of expertise. So that gives us 3 additional bars. And I'll either do 1 in vitality and 2 in grit, or the other way around. Probably I'll do... that's probably what I'll do. I'll probably do 1 in vitality and 2 in grit. Yeah. Okay. So, anyway, what the tentative plan is that I'll start the next episode right at the end of the Dregs with the boss, hopefully this time. And then we'll go into Unnamed City. We got to farm up more ash. We did get some ash. I've got it. How much ash did we get? We need a total of 125. And we have 40. Okay. And we have 7 back at the base. So we only have a total of 47. So I'll, we'll go there, and we'll also go ahead and try to solo another boss or 3 whilst we're there too. And then we'll get the Staff of the Triumvirate when we kill the Dregs boss. We'll probably go ahead and talk to the Archivist and the War Maker while we're in the Unnamed City. And then we'll head to the Tower of Bats with the Staff. That's the tentative plan for the next episode. So thanks everybody for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share out the video, and we'll catch y'all in the next episode. Bye-bye.